Okay. Okay, I'm Max's. I like cheese.
Oh, don't worry about the 440 season day. It's a bye week.
Yeah, I'm ready to advance.
Oh, just do a force advance. I'm ready.
Thank God, I'm going against fucking green dicks.
I'm going against Joey's team.
And
We're on rookie, so don't worry. I'm going against the Giants. Oh, just always skip the weekly strategy. I always do that.
I just want to play the fucking game, bro. Do I really have to do this weekly bullshit?
No, you don't, Jade. You can skip that.
I've been trying to skip it for the last 10 minutes. Oh, now you want to fucking work, you...
Just hit play full game and it'll be fine.
Yeah, I've been doing that for the last 10 minutes.
Yeah, the game is complicated. It's EA's fault.
It's all your fault.
It's EA's fault, actually.
Day. From the...
Oh, you're simulating the game. You're not actually playing it.
What are you? Oh, this is bullshit.
Working from the gun, Rodgers. Man open, that's Marquez Valdez-Scantling. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they had planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
Rodgers to throw on 3rd and 1. And that's complete to Adams. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Again, they'll throw with Rodgers. It finds Randall Cobb on the completion. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Throwing on first down is Rodgers. This one swung out here to Jones. Not much there, only a yard.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down. And the Saints pressure gets him. Brought down for a sack. Cameron Jordan with a big-time sack on 3rd down. It's a loss of 7. So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend. As we'll get you over to Orlando, where standing by is Jonathan Coachman. He has our EA Sports halftime report. All right, we will save the Week 1 highlights and apparently get right back to the action here in the 3rd. We'll see if Week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And no fireworks to start the half. This will be a touchback. The Packers ready to go to start quarter number 3. Rodgers will bring the Pack up with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. And he'll begin the drive with again to Jones. And he stopped immediately there. Demario Davis there on the stop. When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot, he had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
Here's 2nd and 10. Rodgers now to throw. A throw complete to the tight end, Tunyon. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down. Play action. Now it's Rodgers. Now look out. Rodgers lost the football.
How did you drop that Swickers, baby?
We talk a lot about setting the tone to start the game. Well, you want to start the tone right in the third quarter as well, and nearly lost a football there in their first drive.
And sometimes we overdo it when we talk about halftime adjustments and what teams are going to do. Most of the time, it's just a matter of executing the game plan you brought in. But I'll guarantee you, they didn't draw that play up on the whiteboard at halftime. They're fortunate to retain possession.
A good return there, 17 yards. And the Saints will take over with a first down and 10. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out to their first possession of the second half. And their defense did its job by forcing the punt to start things out. And now, Charles, can the offense get in gear?
I think, partner, you can sense them saying, okay, the first half was theirs, but now let's get the momentum back on our side. We forced a punt. Now let's go downfield and score. If we do that, we'll be set up well for this second half.
From the 45 on second down, Winston. Looking long for Thomas. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
One thing I know from experience is that when the deep ball is thrown and you're the defender, you've got to fight that little bit of panic that emerges. You've got to play the ball really well. It's a 50-50 jump ball play.
And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. Touchdown, Saints. Michael Thomas, 45 yards, as they have taken the lead. And there, Charles, he lined up out left, ran the post, caught it over the middle, and the rest, as they say, is history.
Oh, nice touchdown, Jake.
Just showed there, because if you're going to run a deep post, you ordinarily have to get a safety out of the middle of the field. And you do it one of two ways. Either by running routes at him that carries him away from it, or you either freeze him in the middle with routes that run underneath so that he doesn't get depth. Then you throw it over the top, and boy, what a successful play that was.
Lutz good on the extra point, and it's now 17-14. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. The Green Bay offense now about ready to take possession here. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
And incomplete, a drop there in the middle.
Oh, intercepted.
That'll bring up second down. 2nd and 10, third quarter of the season opener. Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. And he'll wind up with about 6, up past the 30 to the 31.
I think we can safely say that those types of plays are the backbone of this offense. We know not every run's going to be a big hitter, but you know they'll take that type of result on each and every attempt.
Pass interference. What the fuck, bro?
To throw is Rodgers. And this is going to be incomplete.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. Harris now to return. Fights loose. A nice run back there off the good punt. It's a 16-yard return. And out will come the offense as they take over. Time again to see Jameis Winston in this Saints offense. He is looking to help his team build their lead after trailing at halftime. They've got to like the spot they're in right now.
They have to love it, but as you and I both know, cliche alert coming here. You're only as good as your last possession. But I think that they like, as you said, the spot they're in and how confidently they're playing at this point.
But again, just a one-possession lead, looking to expand that now. And it is caught at the 10-yard line. A big-time play there for New Orleans. Every defensive staff harps on limiting explosive plays. Job not so well done there.
Yeah, they talk about it all the time. A lot harder to stop, though, isn't it? And when you think of an explosive play,
nice pass.
Most offensive staffs define them as passes of 20 or more yards. and runs it 15 or more yards.
They went zooming past that number there.
This is
You
slow.
can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield, but they had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
On 2nd and goal, Winston. Targets the sideline. He'll complete this pass to Johnson. And it looks like
You're doing better, Zeke. I'm proud of you,
shy
bro.
of the 5 here as he's out at the 6. That time the completion goes for 4 yards, and we're set up with a 3rd and goal. On play action, Winston. And a quick throw here that's complete. And he was able to shed 1 tackle but could not get away from there. Able to hold him to just 2 yards, and now it's 4th and goal.
Well, the coverage was tight that time. They allowed the pass underneath to him, but they rallied to him pretty fast, too. Converged on him and got him down. That'll bring up 4th down.
Winston to throw for it on 4. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They're
Going for it, Jake.
on 4th and goal.
Yeah, I failed.
And the Packer defense stands tall down by the goal line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
Well, you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted.
Interception, baby.
Picked up by Marshawn
Let's
Lattimore.
go.
And they'll take possession already in the red zone and in a great spot to add points to the scoreboard.
And Brandon,
And now before the ball changes hands, they're going to take a look at this just to make sure that they have it right.
With one hand. With one hand.
I just got an interception myself, brother. Or a fumble.
So from the 17 now.
Did you catch? Did you get it?
10.
Yeah, I caught it with one hand.
Following the interception, Winston. And this nearly an interception, but it's incomplete. Well, a turnover really would have helped him there, but not to be. To throw again on
Let's go,
second
Stricky,
down.
baby. Get that
Winston.
pass.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Harris. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
Need someone in the end zone.
To throw, Winston. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. And yes, they want the points, so they will decline the penalty. No question there.
you don't think
Who's
they
that
spent a
flag
couple
going
seconds
to?
mulling over what the penalty
I don't
would
even
do?
Green
know why
Bay.
they asked the sideline.
Not at all. When you put the ball
Pass
in,
interference?
someone on a takeaway,
Yeah.
take the points and keep moving.
Lutz to try to add the PAT. And his
Another
guys
interception.
attempt.
Wow.
Again at the 25. Drive underway. And following the interception, we'll see what things. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
It means so much for them. They've got to focus on this drive and find a way to make this a one-possession game.
Yes.
Got to get a score.
Yeah, so good with a field goal. Don't necessarily need a touchdown. On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. And he's taken down here by the Saints. Cameron Jordan able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Rodgers going to throw. And pressure.
Another sack, baby.
They got him once
Another
again.
fucking sack.
Let's go.
Able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his 3rd sack of the afternoon.
Okay, let's go back a little bit and see if my schooling comes.
Let's go for another sack.
That old saying, those who forgive the lessons of history are doomed to repeat them, that's the same guy who's gotten back-to-back sacks. I think a double team may be in order.
And that ball incomplete, nearly intercepted. Took a chance with that one. It'll lead to a 4th down. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing.
He did a fucking good screen pass. Nice job, Jones.
Now Rodgers gotta have this one. He'll get this to Lazard.
Take him down, bro.
Get away. He is stopped well short of a 1st down. The Packers unable to pick up the 1st. And that will force a turnover.
Damn, he fucking broke one of your tackles.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking 1st downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, 1st downs, they can't touch the ball. Well, it may seem a little unorthodox to some people. Got the lead, 4th quarter, yet he's still firing away. I think he believes that's the best way to go ahead and win the game.
Yeah, a lot of coaches say, let's just run the football, be conservative. He's sticking to his game plan.
No, that is his game, and that's what they're going to
S. Harris.
And it'll be incomplete. Good job staying with him defensively. And it'll bring up 2nd down. Off the play fake, Winston. And he comes back with one complete.
Out of bounds.
At the Packers 15.
How you doing, bud?
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect them to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
Line of
Ball for Hail
scrimmage
Mary.
15. It's 1st and 10. From the red zone now, Winston. His throw caught at about the 5.
Nice try there,
And he's
Sugar
able
Baby.
to
Nice
get this down to
try.
the 5-yard line before he's out of bounds. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll bring up a 2nd and just about a few inches here. They go play action. Winston. To the right side and complete to Hurst. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 6. They call it a loss of a yard there. And that'll bring up a 3rd and 1. Now it's a bootleg with Winston.
Where the fuck are you doing that to, bro?
They really had a good drive going there, but a nice
What the
recovery by the
fuck?
defense these past few downs, able to knock that one
Come
away.
on,
3rd
don't
down,
fuck
and
this
bring
up for
what I
me,
think will be
Taysom.
offense and
Or no, not even
unexpected
Taysom.
4th down here.
Winston. Oh yeah, you fuck it up. That's great. Go fuck yourself.
And incomplete. And now
He's on the ground, guys.
First time out. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning.
I'm gonna fucking sack you into the fucking ground, bro.
On 1st down, Rodgers.
They're still winning.
And incomplete. A
Still,
drop there in the middle
I don't want to be
third
like
field. That'll
45
bring it
points
2nd
ahead of
down.
them.
An incomplete pass.
I just
on
sacked
1st
the
down.
quarterback.
That leads to a 2nd and 10. Here's Rodgers. This one to the right, caught by Valdez-Scantling. And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. 2 minutes left to
Can't
play
throw
in this
to
football
anybody.
game here on EA Sports.
I wasn't even paying attention to where my guy was going.
So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Rodgers now on 1st down. Complete, Valdez-Scantling. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. 1st down now, but that clock rolling. Meanwhile, Rodgers.
What's up, John?
Valdez-Scantling. The clock still runs. We're at 90 seconds now. Now Rodgers. Open man, here is Cobb. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20.
End of the 2nd quarter. I'm on
Counting down
halftime.
toward a minute to go in this football game.
Oh, you're already in your 4th quarter already?
Adams.
Yeah.
And they've
Jesus,
got it
I'm not even halfway there.
The clock rolls as the Packers look to hurry things up. And this is caught for
I'm only on my third, Jake.
So hang on now. Things just got a little bit more
Well, you're
interesting
on
here
Speedy
in the final
Gonzalez.
minute. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a one-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
So still a little over 40 seconds to go. Time enough to put a drive together if they can get this onside
Thanks
kick.
for the swat,
This is going to be
asshole.
recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. Well, fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Winston here to throw. They'll get this out to Kamara. And he goes down, but not before getting us inside the 25. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this football game. Now Winston. Looking for the end zone. And it's
Really, guys?
Took a
You
shot,
suck.
couldn't connect. 2nd and 10. Winston. He's going to go up top for the end zone. And
Oh
he's
my
unable to
God.
hold on to that defensively. A potential game changer, but it falls incomplete. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Oh, you get a
Winston to
touchdown.
throw. That is pulled in by Michael Thomas. And here come the whistles and a timeout with 7 seconds left. It's 1st and goal and a late touchdown at this stage. Could officially salt this one away. Here's Winston.
Come on, the Giants are some fat dudes.
What are you doing, bro? Are you fucking shitting my pants?
Preseason behind us, all these games count now, don't they?
Yeah, this is the exciting time with just 1 week gone and plenty of weeks to come.
One no.
Good shit. I'm not done with my game yet.
Shame on you. You should be fired.
Oh my god, these guys are doing a lot better than I am.
Oh, yeah. Oh, God, go against your Panthers.
You going against my Panthers? Ah, shit. You're gonna beat them to shit.
Yeah, I can see them. Oh, we're gonna make that 1-1, you bitch.
Today, from Bank of America Stadium in Charlotte, North Carolina, it's Week 2 of the NFL on EA Sports.
Two teams here fresh off Week 1 victories. Who can keep it going as we're underway on EA Sports? On the return, here comes Amir Abdullah. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. So here are the Panthers now for their opening drive. They'll be led out by the 2015 NFL Most Valuable Player in his 11th season in the league, 32-year-old Cam Newton. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. Back to throw, Newton. Into the hands of his receiver, Anderson. This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line.
How did you drop that? I wasn't even guarding.
Newton. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down. An early task, 2 plays in. This is 3rd and 2. First carry of the game for Christian McCaffrey. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a 1st down. Defense had a chance to get off the field here in the opening drive, couldn't do it.
I know that we go into these meetings with coaches, and sometimes maybe we can get, a little bit numb because they're always going to talk about how important 3rd down is, aren't they? Offense and defense. In this case, one capitalized, and the other, as you said, had a chance to get off the field and didn't get it done.
Off play action, Newton. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. To throw on 2nd and 10. Newton. That caught by Trimble. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5. CD, you take a look at this draft class from this offense, and they went defense with their 1st-round pick.
Yeah, and you and I both know there were a lot of good players on that list, but this was a defense that was in need of an infusion of youth and speed, and that's what they got.
There's Trimble, the tight end. And he will be very close to a 1st down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. It'll go as a gain of 4, and that'll bring up 4th down. So on 4th down, kicking it away here, Michael Pallone. They did. They kept it in. It's down close to the goal line at the 1-yard line. And we get a look at Jameis Winston, ready to lead this New Orleans offense for the 1st time in his 7th season in the NFL and his 2nd with the Saints.
So this is what we find out about the game plan and the trust factor, don't we? In this situation, the natural thing is take care of the ball, run it inside, everyone cover it. Just, get yourself some room and let your punter punt it out of there. But when you really got a QB you can trust, you might want to take a little shot early and try and create some space.
Oh, he's going to air it out right away.
Oh, you fucking dropped it!
Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. 2nd down.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
Now left side, a completion to his tight end. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
And the Saints not only missing Drew Brees from last year, they also lost their top tight end, Jared Cook, to the Chargers. So tight end, it's a position in flux. But that's a nice grab there to pick up the 1st down.
Oh, that's bullshit. I'm getting this fucking touchdown.
They weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground.
I could go for a field goal. What the fun?
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this
3
thing
seconds
on
on the
their
clock.
own side of the field on 4th down. Oh, look at Thomas wide open. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. A big play that time on the catch and run.
That was awfully nice. Hit him in stride, and off he went. It was almost like the ball hitting him was like him receiving a baton.
That's it.
He was running the anchor leg in a relay race.
60.
Just like that, out of danger and up past the 40 now for 1st and 10. To throw is Winston. And Callaway taking it in left side. And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. Jameis again. Thomas brings it in. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Boy, the evolution of the game and how these guys on plays like that can get out of the pocket, keep plays alive, it just makes things so much harder for defenses.
It really does, and we're talking about an era in the game where the quarterbacks are the most athletically gifted that we've seen in a bunch. I mean, when you talk about collectively, it's unbelievable. So their ability to move is practiced now. It's not necessarily, oh, he just took off and you guys figure it out. When he takes off, everyone knows where to go now. They
What were you throwing it to? I just saw that.
Make themselves presentable for
Well, I was
the
about to get sacked,
That's a lot of time that they put in on it.
Ow.
You're static.
Then I kind of like just threw it out.
And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6.
Boy, this is a well-orchestrated drive they've put together. You think back to how far they were backed up to start things out, but they've gone on a march since then, and now after that completion there, they've got a 1st and goal.
Drops this off to Kamara out of the backfield. A good rally to the football, keeps him to only a yard, and it's 2nd down. To the air again with Winston. Got a man open. It's Thomas. It's a touchdown for New Orleans. Michael Thomas, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Saints have taken the early lead. Lutz with the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive, and it ends with a touchdown for New Orleans. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. Amir Abdullah going to take it out of the end zone. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. Now, early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game, but I think when it comes within your division like this,
Where
it's
is
a
that
measuring
going
stick
to the
game with
game?
a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice, but at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the 1st quarter of play. 2nd quarter now from Charlotte, and it's the Panthers with the football as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up.
What is that? What is Cam doing
That looks like
throwing
it's going to be
to?
2 empty possessions now to start this football game. I think they're going to have to sit down and talk about what worked for
Ooh,
them
my
last
Connie's
week in
back.
their win. Sometimes you over-game plan,
Cornelius.
overthink things. Get back to what works.
Harris to return.
Oh!
There he goes left side.
Oh!
Touchdown, New Orleans.
Yeah, the Jaguars are doing pretty good on this first drive.
Bro,
And the Saints are
please
able to
tell me you
strike
saw
quickly
that.
for 6.
What happened?
When you've got
Holy
a guy
shit.
that fast back there to receive punts, that's a nightmare for the guy game planning, the special teams
Flag.
coach.
Not
It's also a
5 beyond
nightmare
me.
for the punter. Sometimes they get so nervous that they miss-hit the ball and kick it right to him.
Fluffing the passer. That was Connie. Wow. Okay.
And that'll make
the score, 14-0. Well, we know he has home run hitting ability in the punt return department, and he showcases it there all the way back for 6. So after surrendering the punt return for a score, let's see what they can do in turn on this kickoff. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Panthers about ready to take over. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Newton. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down. Throwing on 3rd down, Newton. And he'll dump this off to his running back, McCaffrey. And he is going to have a Panthers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. A shotgun snap for Newton.
Where are you going to there, Cam?
It's incomplete. Throwing the football, he's not as sharp as he was last week when he was over 70%. Right now, he's under 50%.
Well, that comes from extra game film, extra time. You know those guys watched him all week, saw how precise he was, and constructed a defense to try and chip away at that. And thus far, they've been successful.
The Panthers on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. Newton now to throw. He'll get this complete to Erickson. And he is going to have a Panthers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. To the air again, Newton. And he will find the open man. It's DJ Moore. 5 yards on the catch there. Brings up 2nd down. Newton going to hand it off to McCaffrey. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. Makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
Gotta say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the first down.
And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so. A reminder coming up at halftime, we'll head to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL in this 2nd week of the regular season. Open man left side, it's the tight end Trimble. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds.
That's a nice job of working his way open down in the red zone. Looked that one in and it made a beeline for the pylon. He didn't quite get there, and you want to get
what the fuck?
But instead, he sets his guys up in excellent shape.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Panthers. Tommy Trimble, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Panthers are able to get this back within a touchdown. Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT, and that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. Callaway, the return man. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Here comes Michael Thomas and the rest of the Saints offense. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. After the long touchdown drive we just saw, you wonder if maybe that's taken a little of the wind out of this offense's sails, because they had it going pretty good last time, too.
Had to sit over there for a little while, didn't they? You know, they were eager, amped up to get back on the field after just scoring, hoping to get the ball back quickly. That didn't happen, so I'd say come out, just kind of get started again. You know, it doesn't have to be anything dramatic. Just get moving, get loose again, and see if they can get it downfield.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Play fake. Winston. He'll find his tight end. It's Adam Troutman. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45.
But give them credit for a good read right there, because they read the man coverage on the right side and sent the tight end a few steps down the field and then angled him to the left on a crossing route. And he was able to get enough separation on this play to turn it into a nice gain.
Looking long for Thomas. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And he's going to get this deep on the Carolina side of the field. A big-time play there for New Orleans. Well, make that now 2 completions for him on this drive, and these aren't ordinary completions. They're big ones.
Yeah, these are the types that make a secondary talk to each other, and not in a good way. Oftentimes pointing fingers. Hey, who's got him? Someone cover him. That type of indecision can open up to even more big plays.
Play action now. Winston. Toward the end zone.
You abused me, you ass.
Complete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a
I'm telling my mom
to jar that one free.
On 2nd and goal, Winston.
Oh, fuck me.
Here as he's taken down. A very costly sack there on 3rd and
Okay.
goal.
Okay, maybe I don't like doing review things on breaks.
Team coming on 4th.
Interception, my ass.
And these guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. And the Panthers are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. So we have reached halftime, an abbreviated halftime show as we get rolling to quarter 3. Set now to go for the 3rd quarter. The Saints have the lead and set to receive the kick. And this will be returned from deep in the end zone. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. Jameis Winston and company heading back onto the field now. And he's had some time to chew on that interception he threw on his last drive back in the first half.
Well, normally we say, well, get him right back out on.
And got his man complete. And he's going to get this deep on a Carolina side of the field. A big-time play there for New Orleans. Well, you had all halftime to think about what you wanted to do to start the second half. They came out with a big one.
Does that not beg the question?
That's what she said.
What was happening in the other locker room at halftime? Was that the one play they didn't cover as a possibility? Because they just gave up a big, big gain.
Well, a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete.
I like the thought process there. They connected on a big play. And sometimes you find the defense
incomplete.
So they went for the bigger shot, went for it all on that one. This time, they were ready for it.
Goddamn soul.
And this is
another fucking interception. Are you serious?
Picked on by Stephon Gilmore. And the Panthers are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And they just got a little help from their defense forcing the turnover. Now can they make that pay off in points?
They need to, partner. They're down on the scoreboard. Need to take advantage of those opportunities, and this is a good one right in front of them.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Now it's Newton. And he's got the hook up to Moore. A gain of 6 there on first.
He decided to run a hitch route. It really helps to have a guy who can turn it loose. And, boy, he rifled one in there on that one. Not much run after catch, but it worked really well.
And his throw here is incomplete.
He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been many. This defense has been all over him.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamentally sound, it's hard to execute against them.
But the passing windows are just not there, and that's just another example of how great this defense has been all game long.
And that's exactly what a top 10 defense can do. They can really change the game tempo and frustrate you as you try to execute offensively.
This is Harris.
Found good room to run there. Returns at 14 yards.
And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10.
Michael Thomas now heading back onto the field. And now he's inching closer to a 200-yard game. He's been so solid.
And he's really denting the pride of the guys playing defense, too, because there's certain barriers that you just don't want to give up. Never want to give up a 100-yard rusher, a 100-yard receiver. He's closing in on 200 yards. Wow, that's a really big game.
Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10.
Winston. He'll air it out deep for Thomas. Oh, a leap, and he will make the catch. A big connection on that one. 31 yards.
What a game it's been for this duo.
They remind me of a good comedy team. They know how to play off of each other so well. No matter how one riffs, the other's right there to pick them up, and they are shredding them in this ball game.
Off the play fake, Winston.
And someone could have caught that.
Well, when you've got a tight end who can run, you've got to give him a shot to unlock the defense. Want to see what they can get, taking the big shot downfield. That one winds up incomplete.
They go play action. Winston. Looking long for Thomas. Looking for Thomas. He's got him. Touchdown, New Orleans. Michael Thomas. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Saints now add 6 to their lead.
22-second one-off? Are you serious?
Gloves, they help with one-handed catches, the fun stuff. Any padding for a rocket like that?
One would think so, but I'll guarantee you this. After that throw, his hands will hurt later. Not right now in the moment. He's just feeling good about catching it.
Yeah, a little stinger, but a touchdown. Lutz with the extra point, and it's now 21-7. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. Now Abdullah, the return.
And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them that they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win 1st down. You win 2nd down. And guess what? You start accumulating 1st downs. And that's what they need in order to not punt the ball again.
On the jet sweep, here comes Moore. And he's stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on 3rd down.
Defensively, they had that one pretty well figured out.
Yeah, and one of the things about this play, it can be even more effective when you run a lot of motion, and there's plenty of times you don't hand it off.
And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a 1st down.
Well, it's tough time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
This is McCaffrey. And he'll be taken down right around the 34 after a pickup of only a yard. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. They'll give it up to McCaffrey. Give him 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a 3rd and about 5. Here's Newton. And that will be incomplete.
We're into the second half now. This is an offense that continues to struggle to sustain a drive.
Looks like they're just totally out of sync, whether they're running the ball, passing the ball like we saw there. I don't know. The rhythm seems off. Harris returning. A nice return that time, gets 12 yards back. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? They score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly, because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, in fact, you can take the spirit away from another team, that their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
It's still third quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
He'll air it out deep for Thomas. A leap, and he's got it. He got it. Then he will finally be taken down, but how about that play? It's a big one on the final act of the third quarter. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And this nearly an interception, but it's incomplete. Well, a turnover really would have helped him there, but not to be. Now it's a bootleg with Winston. He's got the tight end, Vanette. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10.
Well, that should be a reminder defensively, and I think it's a reminder to myself, because you just can't sell out to stop the run. There's still enough time that this offense can move the football through the air, even on first and second downs, and they obviously picked the right spot to throw the ball there.
Oh, you've got to be. You both fucking dropped the goddamn ball.
So much for the best laid plans and best designed plays. That was good coverage along the sidelines. No place for that one to get in there. It sails incomplete.
But it's incomplete.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
Meanwhile, on third down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete.
But that was certainly an aggressive call and an aggressive play. Instead of just going for the first down, took the shot in the end zone, went for the touchdown.
And on third down, they said, forget about the sticks. We want 6. Now Winston on fourth down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over.
I decided to not go straight. I went to the right.
And the Panthers will get the football back. And I am not sure, partner, there what the mindset was to go for it. I don't know.
And some teams just feel that possession is the key to everything. They just want to have the football in their hands. No matter how it goes to the other team, they just don't trust doing that. So they say, listen, go for it and try and finish it ourselves.
Oh my god! I lateraled. I'm an idiot.
Throw again on second down. Newton, and this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it.
I think he's a little trigger happy right there, and it turned into an ill-advised throw into their zone.
Well, we know he has confidence. He'll throw it any place, anytime, anywhere. That time it fell incomplete. The Panthers on third down. 5 out of 9 thus far. This is going to be 3rd and 13. Here's Newton. And this is going to be incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
And he works it across the 25 before being tackled.
Good yardage on the completion there. When they look at the scoreboard, they do understand a field goal is not going to do them any good. My guess, they're going to press the ball downfield as far as possible, try and throw it into the end zone and get a score, because they know they've got to get that done.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Lightning speed that time from the corner. Marshawn Lattimore getting the sack. 2nd and 14. Another try after the first down sack. Newton, open man, Erickson, that's complete. Only
3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down. Throwing is Newton. And that is incomplete.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. He's going to air one out for Anderson. And this is intercepted. And that should do it.
Ooh, let's go interception.
Marshawn Lattimore. And it's a huge return as he brings this all the way back down to the 15-yard line. Well, I guess an interception at this point on 4th down is just as bad as an incomplete pass. Either way, the ball goes over to the other side.
Yeah, it's a tough spot to be in this late in the game, and there's not a whole lot he can do there. And he winds up giving the ball away.
Following the interception, Winston. Completing it to the right side, Johnson. That catch good for only a couple.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted.
Got a man open. It's Thomas. It's a touchdown for New Orleans. 3 touchdown passes now in the ball game for Jameis Winston. And the Saints are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this 4th quarter lead. Lutz good on the extra point. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
Yeah, rookie's too easy, Jake. I need a challenge.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
I feel like pro's my challenge.
Cam Newton getting ready to go again on offense. And that interception that ended their previous drive likely also...
Well, are you down to do that?
Victory.
Yeah, long road back from here, no doubt about that one, but let's face it, if you're going
I'm just not
compete,
as good
you
as
try to
I
end on a
used to
strong
be.
note, don't you?
Absolutely. It won't end in a victory like you said, but they can maybe take something positive out of this one. But despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. 2nd down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th
Well, if I
quarter.
switch to pro, it's going to affect you as well.
So it's Panther football as we welcome you back. They're looking at
because you're in the same league as me, so it's going to affect you as well.
Cam's throw here into the hands of Moore. And they're able to get this one across the 35. On 1st and 10, Newton. That'll be caught by Anderson. And he's got this to the 30 before being taken down. A big play that time through the air. 34 yards. Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set. Newton's throw complete there to Moore. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup. He finds Funchess. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the game. Here's Newton. And they're going to get to him, a sack. 17 seconds to go in the game. 2nd down and goal. Newton with 13 seconds left to play. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Ball had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going. The field goal doesn't help. They're going to go for the 6 here on 4th and goal. Desperation time. Newton, 4th down.
I'll take the interception.
Picked up by Marshawn Lattimore.
Touchdown, baby! Touchdown, baby!
Well, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Wow.
That's the story of the game. They've been suffocating all game long on defense. They're suffocating there again in a big way.
And they've
Touchdown, baby. Let's fucking go.
Often the case. but by being able to adjust to anything they tried to throw at them and beating them to the punch each and every time. This was a defense that was well prepared.
Fucking kicked
So this one, a victory here for New Orleans. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about
I'm
the
at
team that just got
42-3.
vanquished. They did score in the second quarter. Do you think they thought...
I feel like we need a challenge, bro.
No, but what a second half of the adjustment. Whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right. Whether it was an adjustment, whether it was just more focus on what they planned to do going in, whether they just play.
Who am I going against next? I gotta pee.
You can always check the schedule.
That's too much work. I go against fucking Patriots.
Good luck on them. They're tough.
Excuse me?
They're a tough team.
Excuse me?
What?
Tougher than his dick.
Really?
I'm gonna shut up now. I'm gonna stay shut. I'm gonna mute myself so no one can hear me.
You don't have to mute yourself.
Yeah, I do. Just because I'm fucking hideous. I gotta pee. Oh my god.
That was a hit stick and he just brushed it off. Come on.
It's all your fault.
Yeah, another touch. Yeah, this is a blowout.
Oh. Oh. Oh.
You getting tired, Jake?
Yeah, I'm about to get off and go to bed.
Alright.
Just don't have too much fun without me.
Alrighty.
Have fun.